Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play BattleTech Advanced 3062 We Know for Fight, and today we're talking about the Battlemaster, because I just found one. We're going into a battle 2.5 skulls. I hope for something useful, but we'll see. We'll take the Battlemaster into the fight so that I can show you the machine, and we'll see each other on the other side, on the battlefield. And here we go. So, the Battlemaster. There is a reason why you don't see the Battlemaster in most of the readouts. It's in the first 3025 readout, and it's in the Phoenix readout, and it's in the 3039 readout. But not in any of them in between. And why is that, you might ask? Well, that is because this is an unseen mech. Means they lost the right on the mech to publish it for a time. But with that technical with this lawsuit thing out of the way, let's talk about the machine itself. The Battlemaster is a 85-ton assault mech. It's a humanoid machine with 2 arms and 2 fists, so close combat is your thing. It has a movement of 4 walking, 6 running, no jumping. Now, normally I would criticize that, but this is an assault mech, so that is pretty much okay, because that is its job. I expect a lot of mobility from heavy and medium mechs, because they should be versatile. A Battlemaster as an assault mech has not to be that versatile, he's just to be deadly, and that it is. He has 18 heat sinks. Now, before you say that is a lot, wait until you see his armament, because it is okay, but it is sure as hell not enough to keep this machine going on the battlefield for very long at full power and full strike force. So take that with some caution. Its armor value are 14.5 tons of armor, so 232 points in the old system, and that is quite a lot. That's quite good. Now comes the where it really shines. That thing is armed with a PPC, 6 medium lasers, 2 machine guns, and 1 SRM-6 missile launcher. Please keep in mind that this is more or less the first version that was built of the Battlemaster, so this is the 1G version. The first version you encounter in the readouts is the 1N version, but the 1G version is, as far as I know, the earlier machine per se. It was built back in the Starlink, although not many factories can build a machine of that size at that time. Nevertheless, this machine is very well armored, very well armed, and has average speed. There is a variant of that in the old days, which is the 1S variant. That gets out all the weapons except for the medium front-firing lasers and replaces them with long and short-range missiles. Please also keep in mind that 2 of the 6 medium lasers of the original versions are mounted backwards. So that if someone is in your back, you can fire at him, I guess. Well, I'm not sure if that is that useful, but that's how it is. Oh, look at them. There are a lot of them. Oh, and they've got friends. Let's see what we're up against. There is another variant, the 1D variant, that strips out the missile launcher and the rear lasers and gets an extra ton of armor and 6 heat sinks, which I think is the best choice because the lasers in the back are not going to help you a lot. Yes, there is the argument to be made that a machine of this size gets outmaneuvered easily, but if you get outmaneuvered, 2 medium lasers in your back will not help you that much. With that being said, we're playing in 3062, so of course there is an upgraded version of this machine, and by upgraded I mean oh boy. This is the 4S version, so the BLR 4S Battlemaster, and this machine is armed, it has the same speed, it has only 13 heat sinks, but they're double heat sinks, so double the fun. It has 13.5 tons of armor, so less than the original, but this is ferrofibrous armor, so it is even more effective at 240 points, armor points. Great, absolutely good. It carries a ghost rifle with 3 tons of ammunition. Yay! It carries 2 small pulse lasers, 4 medium extended range lasers, 2 normal medium lasers, and 1 SRM-6 missile launcher with Artemis and case. Which case is very important because you don't need case in small machines because a good hit kills you anyway. But in a big machine, losing an assault mech to an ammo explosion is an absolutely no-go. So, give me a second. Sorry, had to relay informations from my wife to her friend. Where were we? Yes, the Battlemaster, armed to the teeth. The 4S version, of course, armed even more to the teeth. There are a lot of variants of the Battlemaster, because some of the machines were captured by the Free World's Legion, who made the 5M model. That has a light ghost version, an extended range large laser, and upgrading all the medium lasers to extended range lasers, which is great. The original version, by the way, this 4S version, well, it's not the original version, but the upgraded version 4S, uses a light engine as well. The Draconis Combine, being the Draconis Combine, of course, made one version. Well, they made two versions, but one version is the CM version, who has two C3 Master systems. Normally they only have the Slave, but that will be the Master unit. And as weapons, it has an extended range PPC, an MRM-30, two medium lasers, which is okay. I mean, MRM missiles are more for the less experienced pilots, but it is still an absolutely good weapon. Oh boy, that's hardly worth our time. What a shame. There is the other version, the K3 version, and this K3 version has an extended range PPC, two extended range lasers, four extended range medium lasers, and an SRM-6 and a C3 Master system. So boy, is that thing armed to the teeth. All Battlemasters are, as the name suggests, masters of the battlefield. These things carry a hell of a lot of weapons. These things can dish out. These things can absolutely do their job. Whoa, that was close. At the front battle line. The mechs are not versatile, but I do not expect, as I mentioned, an assault mech to be versatile. There's some, but it's not their main goal. Their main goal is to just go and hammer the enemy to smithereens. And that's what they do pretty well. Would I use this machine in the tabletop? Yes, to an extent. Meaning, it's not exactly, in my eyes, a machine for the player because it's too slow. It will just leave you in a lot of positions or situations where the players will have to choose to leave their mechs behind, or not able to go anywhere, or not able to slug it out because of the storyline. But this is a good mech for a villain, because it's imposing, it has character on the battlefield, it brings flavor of the sense of doom. Very, very good. So that's a villain machine. Or if you've need a safeguard for your players, say you need this old colonel in his machine who is... What the heck is that? That's a Vindicator. Or that is not a Highlander. No. It's a Vindicator. Okay, we're fine. Oh boy, I was worried. I was worried big time. Because a Vindicator, that would have been deadly for us. What? Oh, we're getting outflanked. Great. No problems, though. We can do this. Would I play the Battlemaster on the tabletop game? Of course. It's a Battlemaster. That thing will not let you down. Whatever mission you have for this machine, you got it covered. He will get it done. Hold the line. Done. Storm the bunker. Done. Bring the enemy into submission. He gets it done. This machine is outstanding at this. Absolutely great. No questions asked. I think I forgot to run. Well, that's how it is some days. Ooh, beautiful. I want to get closer and shoot you to smithereens, because the Vindicator is a machine that I would not say fear, but that is a multi-purpose role machine in my eyes. Let's give him hell. Good shooting. The high roller should get on high ground. And then we'll give that guy something for his money. And launch. 33% is not that good, but it might just be. It might just be. Not enough though. Okay, no problem. We still have the Battlemaster. Please keep in mind that this is the Battlemaster original, the 1G. So this thing runs hot. You don't believe me? You say it's got 18 heatsink spores. That is 8 more than normal machines have on their timeline. This machine can do it. No, it cannot. Trust me. Trust me on this one. This machine can definitely not do it by its own. Ah, crap, he walks away. And he walks upwards, so he will be even harder to hit. Haha, you missed. You're stupid. What type of... Okay, that is the normal trebuchet, so we're okay. Yeah, how do I put this, Mr. Hornet? This is not your cup of tea. That is not your size of fight. This is not your path. Oh, if we hit him with the AC-20, he might fall flat on his ass. However, he will be hard to hit, I guess. 30, that is absolutely possible. Now, would I play the Battlemaster in this game here? Of course I would. I mean, it's a Battlemaster. No matter the game, he's got you covered. This machine is outstanding. Absolutely beautiful, able to do the job, whatever it is. Except it's scouting, scout hunting, reconnaissance, deep raids, although it could deep raid a little bit because it carries a lot of energy weapons, so in theory it could do raids behind enemy lines, but raiding with the Battlemaster is like scouting with an Atlas. You can do it, and it gives you a certain taste, but it is nothing I would recommend. I think that's the word I'm looking for. We need big reactors for the Thunderbolt. Big ones. Really big ones. Can you hit this? One more hit and he falls over. Ah! It could have been beautiful. Decided not to be. Ah, the pain, the pain. Run forward and make me proud, Mr. Thunderbolt. You could say that the Thunderbolt is the smaller version of the Battlemaster because they basically have the same principle and the same capabilities. Oh, you've got X-Pulse technology. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Should I go so close with the Panther, with the Royal Marauder? Yes, I should. And it's only a few good hits and that thing is history. Why is he not falling on his butt, I wonder? Because by all accounts, he should be on his butt. My energy weapons do not do a lot of... Oh boy. This is bad, because that means there will be no loot. You are a tough cookie, sir. I mean, his center torso has 8 points left. 8! I would be panicking. He was lucky, wasn't he? The enemy reserved. Why would he do that, I wonder? Okay, let's go up and finish him off. If we core him, theoretically, two tiles might be left. If we do everything by the book. Okay. No, only one salvageable part. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, the pain, the pain. So we should be running like hell, trying to outmaneuver these guys. We have no use for the trebuchet, but let's be honest, we have no use for the Vindicator either. It's just that some of the weapons or the machines for their selling price would be interesting. You're not going to close combat, are you? So, we have to get closer. Our specialty is close combat after all. Although we are called the sniper, we're not sniping a lot at the moment. But we're sniping from time to time. And we missed. We can make, theoretically speaking, absolutely adorable awesomes out of this Battlemaster, because you can equip that thing with 3 or 4 PPCs if you like. And might even get enough heat sinks into this machine to make it effective. Oh, come on. You're all lucky. Okay, we want up the hill and full firing. We're not making bad decisions, we're making excellent decisions. I wonder why the reinforcements of our friends are not incoming. Wow, this must have hurt a lot. Mr. High Roller, are you able to get me somewhere where I can use my full firepower to full effect? Without shooting my friends in the back, that would be beautiful. He lost evasive. Not that that helps us anything, because we're not in the range to do... Oh, maybe we're in range for the medium lasers. But if we fire everything the Battlemaster has to offer, this thing is going to cook over. This Battlemaster... A Battlemaster needs double heat sinks. Without that, he will not be effective. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the friends of the that are still running around are not that great. I cannot get into your back, can I? I should get closer, though. Yeah, we love close-up and personal, although we're then, of course, in the way of our own machines. But if we hit, we will not need our own machines to fire on this guy. Whoa! Look at that! The guy is still kicking! Oh, he's getting behind me. Ha 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 ha! But you've got no weapons left. Except for a medium laser. I am not in walk ruin your life distance, right? But I could go here. Oh boy. Do I have bad hitting chances or what? Okay, we'll take this. This is a Hornet. The Hornet cannot take that much damage. So let's hope that we get a hit here. No, we don't. And the Hornet runs for his life. That's the only thing this little bugger can do to great effect, thanks to his speed. Okay, whoever that is, he carries 2 outer cannons, LBX. But I still don't believe that that is a threatening machine. This Battlemaster seeds. I think this is a beautiful episode, if I may say so myself. Not because of my gameplay, which is, of course, not that beautiful. And not because of my talking about the BattleTech, because you can see the limits of the machine. Let's find out what that is. It's the heat. It's simply he carries more weapons than he can handle. It's Icarus. Okay, that's not my favorite, not even close. But so be it. It is the 1R version of the Icarus. It's a 40-ton machine. Nothing to write home about, sadly. Sadly. He's too hard to hit, but he's okay. And the Icarus cannot take damage that well. Well, not well enough to get up against the Royal Marauder. Although this is a pretty good one. I mean, 3 pulse lasers, medium 1 LBX5, and a small laser. Acceptable armor. That's a good machine. I think we help with... That's a good question. What are my hitting chances? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's take that thing down, then we can concentrate on the remainders. The problem is that we've got a lot of loot points, but nothing to loot, because all these machines are more or less useless to us. I personally would not have expected... a 2.5 skull mission to be that bad in terms of loot. But apparently that is how it is. We cannot fire all our weapons now because look at us, we're already glowing hot. But maybe we can fire the PPC. We miss! Oh, the shame, the shame. The question is, will the Hornet run for his life? Or will the Hornet run to his death? And he decides to run for his death because, for one, he doesn't run enough. Or in second, yeah, he's too close. This is a Thunderbolt. And a Thunderbolt is built for close combat. For very, very close combat. And you're not moving enough. Did you just fire at the Marauder? Are you mentally retarded? I mean, it's a Marauder. Marauder is not the best armored mech in the sphere, but he's sure as hell good enough for you. He's in the woods, so he will take less damage, but still, it will be enough if we hit to make this guy reconsider his actions. We'll overheat a little. Oh, look at that. Yes, we did. We could punch this guy, and maybe we should. Just because... Oh, no, we should have left it to the Thunderbolt, because that's a Thunderbolt thing, isn't it? Ooh. And now comes the missiles. The missiles, funnily enough, always come from the place where he started his assault. Never from the side where he actually stands and delivers. But that's how it is. And you simply have to love Thunderbolts. I think there is no way not to love this machine. Okay. The only problem I have with all this flamers is that against big machines it's very useful. Against small machines it is not that useful. Because When you flame a small machine, it has not the weapons to produce enough heat anyway. 1 salvageable parts. Oh boy, we're not getting out of this with anything that we need, I fear. I say we walk over here. We'll overheat a bit, but that's okay. I must really get rid of that AC5 in the head. That is a terrible weapon choice. Come on, you're done. And down he goes. How hot are we? We're still pretty hot, so we should probably only walk. And then I think we just fire the medium lasers, because otherwise I think this machine will simply get too hot. And we'll shoot at the head. Yeah, we'll overheat a tiny biny bits. Oh boy. That was short and not very successful. No bonus payment! I killed them all and I didn't get any bonus payment! Boo! 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 Oh, boo! Boy, that was bad loot. Well, that is outstandingly bad loot. That was a wasted mission, because we didn't get anything out of that. All the parts that we got are useless. We want to keep our points together. We go with the movement bonus. Yeah, we'll leave the rest as it is. That was really sad. That was really, really sad. We don't even have enough parts to get anything ready here. We could make another trebuchet. Not enough Vindicator parts. We're not building Vindicators anyway. Yeah, that was a waste. That was a waste. But such it is for some time, so let's stop it here and see each other. Next time we'll talk about the Merlin, because we fought one, and that is a very rare machine indeed. See you then. Bye.